arkadaşlar. Andrew and Hatice is back. So recently we watched Muhteşem Yüzyıl and we want to talk about that. I wanted to show about I'm gonna talk in Turkish. So son zamanlarda Muhteşem Yüzyıl izliyorduk Andrew'la birlikte ve dedik ki Muhteşem Yüzyıl'la alakalı neden bir video yapmayalım? Right? Why not?
Tamam ya.
Evet. Why not? So we watched Muhteşem Yüzyıl.
Yeah, we watched Magnificent Century, as you would say in English, and it was a good show. I don't know how you guys have that much time for this TV show because every episode is like a movie. I feel like it's more than 130 episodes, and we did watch all of it, but I don't even know how. I feel like we watched it for like 6 months or something, like it never ended. And for me, it's kind of hard because I have to read the subtitles, so it's not a show you can watch and like do laundry. You have to like I actually have to watch the show.
That's why you need to learn Turkish. Evet, Türkçe konuşalım ya.
Ben Amerikalı.
Ama Türkçe
hiç.
What do you mean?
We don't do that, baby. In my culture, other people learn our language. Anyway, just kidding. But it was fun. I learned some good Turkish watching that show, actually. I learned a very important vocabulary, like
what?
Cariye, köle.
Köle.
Yeniçeri.
Yes, you can use that in modern Turkey time.
Oğlum, harem. Yeah, whatever who means. Very important words like that. Şehzade.
Gebe.
Yeah, gebe. They always say gebe. Very important words that I use all the time now. Hey, baby? I learned hayırlı olsun.
Yeah, actually you use that all.
Or no, hayırlı geceler.
Hayırlı geceler.
Even though you tell me it's different than iyi geceler.
Yeah, iyi geceler. We say iyi geceler. Hayırlı geceler is like, I don't know, it gives me like some old version of Turkish or like maybe someone very religious will say that.
See, we learn very important stuff, but...
You can use cariye all the time in modern Turkey, right?
Oh, and hatun.
Padişah.
Oh, yeah, I knew pasha and padişah.
Yeah, you learned a lot of Turkish from there. Before we start the video.
Alright guys, as we're starting this video, please like and subscribe or you're gonna end up like Ibrahim.
Evet, İbrahim gibi sonumuz olsun istemiyorsanız subscribe, kanala abone olmayı ve videomuzu beğenmeyi unutmayın. Bu videonun devamını gelmesini istiyorsanız yorumlarda belirtebilirsiniz. I'm saying like if you want this video to continue, you can like tell us on the comments. If you have any other more ideas for some reaction videos, you can let us know in the comments. Okay, so let's start it. First of all, I want to ask you about this. When you saw the twin of Ibrahim, like that guy.
Salak Pargalı?
Salak Pargalı, evet.
Well, that's one of my favorite characters actually. I wish
I can't do it. You can do it.
I mean, he's just like. Ne?
Ne? I'm gonna put that like the AI thing you make.
Yeah, actually, whenever I want to be stupid, I have a meme that has sort of my face on Ibrahim's stupid brother. We'll show you guys. Yeah, I mean, that's honestly like, the show's mostly good, but there's some really cheesy moments. Like, Pargalı's family is really bad. Like, they're really stupid.
And they never come back again.
And also, they're just like, oh my god, it's our kid who was taken away from us when he was like 5. And they're like, not even like, oh cool, whatever, anyway. What's up, man?
Well, he became Vezir, so...
Okay, but like, it just wasn't emotional enough, like...
True, but I think they didn't want to put too much emotions.
Well, yeah, they do that a lot, like, it's a little Disney.
Yeah, all the girls are becoming literally a slave, and like, they're like, yes, I want to go to the bed of...
Yeah, it's kind of like... It's like
that's my only purpose.
Obviously, some of it's historical, but it's a part of it, and like, there is killing and stuff, so part of it's serious, but part of it's like a Disney vibe, where it's just like, it's more like they're princesses or something, but like, they're actually Jariye.
Yeah, but they don't show the wartime.
That's because they're, well, okay, let's talk about that too. The reason they don't show the war is not because they want to make him look lazy, because they show the war, and it's like really bad.
Yeah.
In fact, it's like...
That was very cheesy too.
It was like, I tried to make a battle, especially like season 1, it's like I tried to make a battle in my front yard. And all the walls are just the walls from Constantinople and Istanbul. They're like the Byzantine walls. And they just like always film the same scenes in front of the same walls.
I mean, in some way it's actually cool. Like, we actually have like...
Yeah, but like, those are very unique walls,
scenes.
and like, nothing in Hungary looks like that.
True.
And they'll act like they're fighting in Hungary. And nothing in Hungary looks like that.
Yeah.
And then like, you know, there'll always be some scene where like some guy, you know, gets surrounded by like 10, you know, warriors. They'll just be,
dude, they're not that bad. Like Cüneyt Arkın movies, oh my god, you need to see them. So, what do you think about the characters? in Muhteşem Yüzyıl?
They're mostly good. I think like in seasons 1 to 3, they're very good, especially 1 and 2. So like obviously, I don't know, Hürrem is obviously a very good character. İbrahim's a good character, but there's also just a lot of small characters that are very interesting, like Daya. Yeah, Nigar Kaplan, she was a good character at the beginning. They totally ruined her character once she becomes like obsessed with Ibrahim. It's like she went crazy over a man or something. It's kind of weird. And also like it's sort of weird that like it kind of ruins Hatice's character too, where she becomes crazy and like I don't know, it's just this whole affair that ruined it. Ibrahim still kind of stays a good character still because of all the political stuff he's doing.
No, he was a fucking asshole.
Well, he's an asshole, but I think good character doesn't mean good person. I'm just saying he's always still doing a lot of interesting. Like he's still political, he's still fighting for him, so he's still interesting. And his like fall where he ends up getting killed is a very good plot line. Yeah, I think the show starts off like very rich. Like there's small characters. There's other Jaria, there's Gula. I really like him. He was funny. Like it's very rich setting. So like one thing I don't like about the show is like starting around season 3, you start losing characters, and there are some new characters, but they're not of the equal quality.
And Hürrem is gone.
So well, that's at season 4, and it's actually season.
She didn't even wait it until the end of the.
Anyway, like you start seeing in season 3 where some of the characters they start going. It's just. They don't have the replacement characters, and I don't know why for a high budget show. Like they start bringing in random sisters of Süleyman they never even talked about in like the first 2 seasons.
Drama.
And they're not necessarily always bad, but like it just starts becoming less serious to me and more like unbelievable. I mean, I'm still invested in the characters, so I still watch it, and it's still pretty good until at the end of season 3. But then in the last episode or 2 of season 3, suddenly Hürrem is gone, and they have some really bad plot line about like she got. What was it, kidnapped or something?
Yeah. On the new season, they never mention about like where she went.
Yeah, they don't even tell you that much because it makes no sense, and they're like anything they say probably would just sound dumb, so they try to forget about it. And it's like
it's mostly the actor's fault though.
Yeah, the actress left. She did a great job. I think she was the best actress. Her and Ibrahim were the best actor and actress of the show. I think.
More than Süleyman?
Yeah, I think so. And he also is good. I just think they're the 2 best. Süleyman did a good job though.
I like Nigar Kaplan a lot. But
I like her in the first season, but I still wouldn't say she's the best actress. She did
in the
a good
beginning,
job.
I liked her a lot.
Yeah, but when I think best actress, it's not just best character that it's
But
also.
Hürrem, the actor Meryem Üzerli, she was really good. Like,
She's
she
the
was very
best.
funny. She's very foreign. She has a very strong accent, which is pretty good in the movie.
Well, what's funny is she would always be like, wow, she's saying it so foreign. But to me, I'm like, I don't know, it's the same. But I'm foreign, so to me, I'm like, I don't know. I didn't know.
Yeah.
If she never told me, I wouldn't have really noticed.
You know, I used to be like that for English. Like when I knew English, but not like exactly. I didn't know that there are different accents of English, to be honest. But then when I learned into it and it became like literally like a native language for me, I see like, wow, like completely different. People speak English very much different. I guess you're gonna be like that one day.
Yeah. I will say that like when they first showed her Hürrem, she's just kind of like this crazy screaming lady, and I actually thought she was kind of annoying.
Why? I like that part.
Well, I didn't know like exactly how it was going to become so important. So I didn't know a lot about Hürrem Sultan before this show. Anyway, I didn't know, but she ended up becoming really good, and I do like her ability to like talk very nice, but then suddenly start screaming. Just like very like her ability to like yell. Anyone can yell, but she knew how to yell better than anyone else in a special way. Where like the new actress couldn't do that.
No, the new actress was first of all.
I actually think she did a good job. It's just that like nobody else could act like her, so it's like I don't think that actress did anything wrong.
No, I would say they did because like the new Hürrem came, she was speaking Turkish very well without no accent. Like when you look at even your father, like he's been here for like over 30 years, right? He still speaks very strong accent. Like that's not in the real life. When you have an accent, if you're not like it's not your mother language, you're always gonna have accent forever.
You can't really replicate it. Like she's a native Turkish speaker. And look, if you saw all those other people trying to have accents, it was not the same as Meryem or whatever her name was actually having an accent. Like you can't, like it sounded silly. Like also the way they did foreign languages where they would just make it like that background talking to make it sound foreign. But yeah, anyway, like I do think the way they showed foreign people was also really funny whenever they would show like the Pope and like all those other people. They would play like funny music and like also just like they'd always be Süleyman, we hope he doesn't come here. He's so powerful and scary and handsome.
Yeah. So, what did you like about the show?
Well, I mean, obviously, we already talked about the characters, Hürrem, Ibrahim, Süleyman,
We never talk about Sümbüla. We never talk about Sümbüla.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, all these things are great, and like they have relationships that evolve. Like Suba at the beginning is sort of enemies with Hürrem, and then they end up becoming like best friends and stuff. And obviously, we also never mentioned Mahidevran, like the Hürrem. So okay, that gets me what I like. The best thing about it isn't all the stupid war scenes; those are terrible. If that was the whole show, I wouldn't even watch it. Like it's awful. But you kind of need the war for the plot. Like it's important for the story, but it's not. The actual scenes aren't important. But like what I like is like obviously it's just all the drama, and they take their time. So it's not like in a movie. If it was like a 2-hour movie, like this drama scene might be rushed, and like but it might be like they might have been working on this drama for like 10 hours of episodes. So like and like obviously the best rivalry is the Mahidevran.
It was pretty good.
Although Mahidevran is always she's kind of dumb. Very determined, but like she just hates Hürrem, but she's never that smart. She always makes the same mistakes and like doesn't really think anything through. She's a little smarter once she's worried. Once like Mustafa might actually become the padishah a little closer, she becomes a little more like smart. But in the early scenes, she's just too emotional and crazy. But anyway, I think that stuff's really good, and like I actually think like you could make other TV shows could learn something from this. Meaning like if there was like a people like that about Game of Thrones somewhat, like there is drama, but I think they don't. There's so many characters and it's such a big universe in Game of Thrones, they don't focus on like these one setting, these one character. Like if you think about it, like just it's the same settings and the same stuff, and like it really is. It's just very rich show, and like I think you could do other shows like that. I think you could actually do a really good Eastern Roman Byzantine history. You could do one set in like Constantinople and at certain times, and do something kind of similar where like they did have their own palace, and they had their own palace drama. They had them people. They had not Jariya, but there would be palace women around, and other kinds of drama, and that did happen in history too. There's certain times that would be useful for that. So I mean, I think other shows could learn something from that. One advantage this show had was that you guys still have Topkapi, so you could use that film realistically.
And they did use it.
Yeah, and that's one of the things, because they could not have CGI'd. It would have looked terrible. Like you see sometimes when they're trying to find some other palace that's not Topkapi.
Yeah.
It's like obviously from like the 1800s or something, and it doesn't match at all. But they're doing the best they can. But like that helped the show seem more real. But yeah, I think that the best thing is just like how long they build plot. Like it might be something that happened 10 episodes ago. Like you remember like Hürrem had that little book and like it got hidden that she had like letters in it or something. And I was like, that's gonna come up again. You're like, no, I don't think so.
What is it?
And it came up like a long time later, like maybe more than 10 episodes later, like 20 or something. Yeah, so like everything has a purpose, and I think it was also funny. And sometimes, like I told you, I think Gula was the funniest character. I really like, and Shakira.
Yeah, how come you never mentioned about Shakira?
They say never trust a skinny cook, so I guess he was a good cook.
But Shakira suddenly goes too, like he disappears. They don't make any like plot for him where like we don't know where
I think
he
I
goes.
know what happened. I think he betrayed and he went to Iran and he was sharing the baklava recipe with the enemies and working for them.
Gebim.
I know she said yeah.
I feel like you learn more Turkish than what you just showed us.
I can't just remember on the spot Turkish, especially I'm being filmed.
Are you thinking about learning Turkish?
I don't know. It goes against my culture, but...
Andrew, stop saying that. Like, what is your culture?
Look, we mention feet and inches, and we speak English. That's my culture.
Okay. If you were in Muhteşem Yüzyıl era, who would you be and what would you do?
Well, I'd want to be Süleyman to have all the power.
And what would you do with that power? You cannot be Süleyman. I'll kill you if you have Jariyas, motherfucker.
Well, you could be my Jariya.
Shut the f*** up. I'm not a Jariya.
That's right, you're a Turk, so you wouldn't be Jariya.
Yes, has to be foreigner.
Just be Jariya. But don't worry, I'll give you freedom. See?
Anyway, what would you do if you were Süleyman?
Well, I'll be honest, if all the problems that started happening in that show started happening, I would be a lot tougher than Süleyman, let's just say that.
What would you do, man?
I don't know.
Süleyman was already tough, like, he killed his sons.
Dude, first of all, my hate that round would have... I would have been like, this is the 100th time.
Well, killing your wife, like, kind of bad reputation, and they weren't doing that if you remember.
Okay, there would be an accident. I would not have killed Mustafa.
You wouldn't?
Probably not.
Then how are you being more tougher?
Well, first of all, that's another thing. Süleyman is a terrible communicator.
That's true, yeah. He was like what we saw in the show. He was terrible, and like he's always saying like Hürrem, you're my only love, you're my everything, and then going to fuck other women. Like what the fuck, man? What's wrong with you?
And actually, he did that less than actually compared to most, he's actually very modest. Well, that's one thing I will say I didn't like about the show. I don't like that they changed. Like, one of the things that was very unique about Süleyman was his monogamy.
In real life.
Yeah, the real Süleyman was his monogamy, and they took that away just to, like, he's just banging a random, like, Persian princess.
Yeah, like,
that's a spy. Like, that never happened. Like, if it happened, it happened. Like, but he wasn't banging other people. That was, like, sort of a unique thing about Süleyman.
Say who?
Who?
No, like padişah.
Who?
Who?
Yeah, I don't know why they always do that. There's that thing with that song they do, or like.
Bismi Allah, Allah.
Yeah. No, but there's like the ritual.
Is this what you mean?
Yeah. See how they're like, who? That kind of got stuck in my head.
Bismillah!
Allah Allah!
Yolum yolunuz, kolum kolunuz, dolum dolunuz, dinim dininiz, başım yolunuzda, canım uğrunuzda, malım törenizde kurban, ya Ali!
That's another Turkish thing I learned. Who? I don't know what it means.
Well, I don't think Turkish people do that anymore.
Well, then you guys really lost part of your culture.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Sometimes I still randomly just say who.
Yeah, it's so hilarious. I love that.
It's mostly better, but there's a couple things you guys lost. You don't say who anymore, but also you guys lost some cool names. Like, how come I can't be Andrew Efendi? Huh?
Because everyone is equal now.
Yeah, but that's just cool.
We don't have master and my slave statue anymore.
Come on, but like just.
Don't say come on.
Come on, like your brother. He could be Yunus Efendi.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Yunus Efendi to my fucking brother.
That
and
sounds
he's
pretty
gonna
cool.
be just call me Hatice.
You have to earn the ranks.
Andrew Efendi, I'm hungry.
Alright, now I have to be Shakira.
Yes, I'm really hungry. Man.
I'm the Shakira of this house.
Shakira, you need a mustache.
You always come in here like Sumbula and you're all hungry.
Wait, how
And you'll
should
just
I?
be like, chorba smells so good.
Gonna make Adana kebab now, right?
Later, dinner.
Say something Turkish and we'll end this.
Sen gibes.
Allah korusun. No, baby, I'm serious. Like, no, that's not real. Ew.
Sen kimsin? Hatim.
Ben Hatice Sultanım.
Sultan değilsin.
Ben sultanım, canım benim.
Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, comment. If you guys want, we can maybe do a reaction video, but you gotta leave some comments.
Yeah, you have to let us know.
If you guys have any more like questions or comments or opinions about the show or about what my opinions are, you can always write those in the comments.
I'm not sure, but let's just enter.
You don't even know what you're introducing?
No.
Then how you
And
gonna...
let me know if I have any lipstick on my teeth.
Okay,
Let me
but
know.
I don't know how you're gonna say like, guys, we're making a video. I don't know about what, something. Don't
I'm
fuck me.
nervous. Merhaba arkadaşlar. I don't know what to say.
You have lipstick on your teeth.
I do.
Yeah. Right here.
I hate that. Merhaba.
Don't do that. Stop. Good thing you gotta start like.
It's too big, man.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to be close to you. You need to act more professional. Like that's not like you. That's not how real YouTubers act. Does the people you watch do that?
Mm.
Gotta act more natural.
Okay, let's start. So, after I lose all of my data, we decided to make something completely different and like, this is from the future, 2 years later of us.
Okay. No offense, but that was terrible.
Merhaba arkadaşlar. Here, Andrew with me, finally, after all these New York videos. Some people ask you like, oh, where is that big guy? And I was like, he's coming.
Why do you tell that story? Don't do
I
that.
don't know.
Okay,
I'm nervous.
and stop
If
and
you-
don't introduce a bunch of random shit. That's your problem. Keep it focused. Like you're just saying, hey, we recently watched this Muhteşem
Why
Yüzyıl'ı.
don't you just say?
No, because they, well, I'm gonna talk. Why are you even here then?
Yeah, I'm just the
No,
host.
like that's not like you're not even hosting if you don't introduce.
Okay. Merhaba arkadaşlar. Me and Andrew today we are gonna watch Muhteşem Yüzyıl together.
We're gonna watch it.
I don't know what I'm saying.
All you're gonna do is say, hey, merhaba arkadaşlar. I'm here, I have Andrew with me. We recently watched Muhteşem Yüzyıl, and not a lot of Americans have seen that.
You're being too like serious. Like don't be that
That's how I am.
serious. No. Merhaba arkadaşlar. This is Andrew and Hatice. Back to recording at our house. Recently, we watched Muhteşem Yüzyıl together, and Andrew loved to watch.
I'm being true to myself. I'm
Okay.
not gonna be like,
Yes, be like that.
no, that's fake.
No, see, that's what Andrew I'm looking for. Good, good. For some reason, they love you. They want to see you in the videos more. So
Okay.
you have to be in here more.
Okay.
Allah'ım sen utandırma torunumu. Amin.
Anyway, but one thing I want to mention, like whenever I watch some old things about Turkey like that, it makes me feel proud. Like, yeah, like in the ceremony, woman has to be in like some back of the window and like they're not even able to watch their son's ceremony, which is ridiculous. But like, thanks to that guy, we don't have to live like that anymore. Okay, yeah. Let's go back to Muhteşem Yüzyıl.
That's really classic stuff.
What?
Because it's just like, you're acting like that guy. It's too fake and too cheesy. You
No,
want
I'm
to
not
natural.
cheesy.
Clapping does not add anything.
I'm not cheesy.
You're not, but so don't act like it. Because you're not acting like yourself.
Okay.
You're acting different.